My name is Clara. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're gonna be baking Kunafa banana cream and peanut butter. This was actually requested by one of my very dear friends, and today I'm baking this for him and for all of you. Let's start baking. In a saucepan, we're gonna add 1 cup of milk. Make that full cream. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Make sure you mix well while the milk is still cold, and then move to the stove for 5 minutes. So here it is. Here's the mixture. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add 2 bananas in here and mix them. Alright, so it took like 2 minutes to mix the bananas into the mixture, and here's what it looks like right now. Today I'm using 1/2 cup of peanut butter. You can use more or less, it depends on how much you love peanut butter. Alright, so I'm adding my peanut butter in here, and I'm gonna mix really well and let it cool aside. We're gonna work on the dough. So as I said before, working with kunafa is really messy, but we love it, so we keep baking it. So what I'm gonna do is, and this is frozen kunafa, this is just out of the freezer. I'm just gonna cut it into little pieces. And here I used almost 8 ounces of kunafa dough. And here we go. We have shredded kunafa, which is exactly what we want. Right there, small pieces. Alright, now that we've shredded the kunafa, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of butter. You wanna mix this really well. And here it is. Now that the dough is ready and the filling is cooling nicely, we can layer our bottom layer. Now remember, when you're baking kunafa, your bottom layer is always the top, because once you take it out of the oven, you'll have to flip it. So make sure that you have a nice aligned bottom layer. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do, as always when you bake, butter your baking sheet. Also, preheat your oven. So right now my oven is preheating to 450. Make sure you butter the corners, the bottom, everything. You don't want this sticking to your baking sheet. Now we're gonna start adding the dough and forming the bottom layer. And I'm gonna use a little bit more than half of the dough that I have. Alright, so here's our bottom layer and it's ready. As you can see, I created corner for the filling to stay inside the dough when you bake it in the oven. Okay, so next step, we're gonna add the filling to the kunafa, and look how beautiful this looks. I mean, it smells amazing too, but I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. This looks perfect. Now we're gonna take the rest of the kunafa dough and cover the filling. And here we go. We have a ready kunafa for the oven. So I ended up baking this for 30 minutes at 450. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna let it cool for 10 minutes and then flip it into this serving dish. So while the kunafa was baking in the oven, I prepared the sugar syrup. For this, you're gonna need 1/4 cup of sugar with a 1/4 cup of water and let them boil on low heat for 10 minutes. And really, the sugar syrup is just to coat the kunafa so it doesn't dry. You can definitely use honey if you want to. So I'm gently brushing the kunafa with the syrup. This was our recipe for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you share it with everyone you love. For all my friends celebrating Ramadan this week, happy Ramadan!